Well, despite the fact that it looks like I'm standing in the hallway of a school, that's actually an image projected on a screen behind me. And this, while a real firearm, it's been adapted to fire CO2 cartridges and send a laser image toward that screen for simulator training. I'm at Milo Range Smart in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's a maker of simulator training systems, and we're going to see how these systems improve the performance of both law enforcement and military users and the average armed citizen.
Milo Range, first and foremost, is a training company. And we make interactive computer-based training systems that are designed to basically enhance human performance under stress, particularly when it comes to the shooting sports and the use of force, military, law enforcement, public safety, and civilians.
Live fire is good for, how to handle your firearm and so forth, but the skills of what do you do in this situation compared to this situation? What do you do when the situation escalates or when it de-escalates? The simulators provide that. This is not a replacement for the instructor. This system is very instructor-based. So what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. It's like a carpenter with a hammer. This is that hammer they're going to use. And so this is another tool that the trainee or the trainer is going to use to enhance their mental capacity on different types of scenarios. So for example, if there's something you want to work on as far as dealing with the EDP, emotionally disturbed person, well, you don't have to go out in the real world and do that and say, this is my first instance. You can come out here, play 3 or 4 scenarios, and build up that mental capacity to say, okay, this is what I need to do in order to engage these people or to help these people or to, guide them into the direction they need to go. And you can practice that. And the more you do it, it's just like firearm shooting. The more you shoot, the better you get. The more you run through these scenarios, the better familiar you get with these situations.
Get your hands up.
The Milo Range Training Systems brand and product has specifically been developed over many years for high-stress law enforcement, SWAT team type of engagements, military engagements, where very quick, rapid decisions had to be made under stress that apply to a number of legal concepts. And the debriefing tools, the after-action reviews, were particularly designed for those. We noticed a place in the market to transfer some of the technology that the military and Army units like the Rangers and the Navy special units were using into the civilian market, particularly in areas where safety and making good decisions under stress were important. And the Smart product brand, the main difference, it has the same technology, the same systems. The scenario and the content is quite a bit different. So where you may have a high-risk felony car stop on the Milo systems, on the commercial brand, the Smart systems, you may see something more along the lines of a carjacking or a home invasion or something along those lines. That's the key differentiator.
Naturally, it's easy for some people to think this is just like a big video game. But the truth is, it's a serious training tool, and it's a proven serious training tool. So the idea is to make these scenarios as realistic as possible, so we reach the point that I like to call suspension of disbelief, and that's where the student forgets that it's a training simulation and it's so real in their mind that their subconscious kicks in. And once you reach that point, the more effective it is.
Now!
Want to know what's happening at American Rifleman? Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. We'll be right back.